It's the 12th of October and it's just occurred to me that I've done nothing with this YouTube channel in over a year, so I'm going to change that. I start placement tomorrow night on night shifts on a neurosurgery ward, so I'm really excited about that. Really excited to just kind of get on with it. I've got one more set of assignments to get results back from, and then 7 or 8 proficiencies to get signed off in meds management. And then after that it's done and we're going to move into year 3 hopefully. So I'm going to bring you guys along for the rest of year 2, and then in year 3 I'm actually going to bring you along for most of it. There's been lots and lots of updates. First of all, that I dyed my hair. Second of all, that I now live in Nottingham again. Yeah, lots of stuff. I will talk to you about it probably tomorrow while I'm like getting ready for my night shift. So I'll see you tomorrow. Hello everybody, it's the 14th of October. I was supposed to start placement last night, but I had a migraine so I couldn't go in. So today's actually my first day. I've got a night shift. It's 3:30. I'm just about to make myself some food and then sort this out and then drive to placement. So let's go and get ready and then we will go together. Okay, so it's about 4:45 now. I've had my dinner. I'm really full. Got a bit of a stomachache, I think I've eaten too much. Just going to go and wash my face and then just sort out my hair, get dressed, and then we are going to go to placement. So I'm going to go do that and I will see you guys in a minute. Alright, so it's 5 o'clock now. I've obviously done my hair, I've washed my face, put a little bit of makeup on, like I've done my eyebrows and put some mascara on, like it's a night shift. I'm not going to do like all of the full face. So I'm just about to get my uniform on and then get in my car and then probably leave because it's going to take me about 2 hours to get there and I don't want to spend ages driving if I can avoid it. So I'm going to get dressed and then we're going to go and I will see you when we get there. Okay, so it's now 6:30. My drive didn't take 2 hours like it usually does. I left at 5:15 and it's now 6:37 and I'm sat in the car park. And I was saying to my mum, it's absolutely typical that the one day that I leave with enough time to spend 2 hours driving here is the one day that it doesn't take 2 hours to get here. And I'm now sat here an hour and 20 minutes early for my shift with nothing to do. So I'm going to just sit here for a little bit. I'm going to chill. And then once I've done that, I'm going to slowly walk to the hospital and maybe get like a can of Monster and some cherry Coke for the night shift. I've got everything with me. I've got my bag and my packed lunch and my big water bottle. So I'm fully prepped. I just want something sweet just to drink during the night and like keep my sugars up and stuff. So I will update you when we are walking to the hospital. Okay, so it's 6:50. I'm just walking into the hospital. I've got all of my stuff. I've been to the shop and bought myself a couple of drinks and I'm just gonna go in and sit down and chill for an hour. Okay, so I've gotten to the hospital and in typical fashion my badge isn't working. So I'm now going to see if there's somebody that can fix it, because if not I'm going to have to leave my car keys with reception to get a temporary badge for the night and also for tomorrow night as well, because I've got tomorrow night as well. It's a squeaky door. So if it does work, if I can get it fixed, then that's great. If it doesn't work, I've got to spend a tenner. Less than ideal. Okay, so there was nobody around that could fix it. And I'm now having to just rely on like the goodwill of people letting me in and out of rooms for tonight and tomorrow. And then Monday, if estates are in office by the time I leave, which they probably won't be, I'll go to them, and then if not, I'll just slink away during my day shift on Wednesday and get them to just reactivate it then, because I need to obviously be able to get around the hospital. But so far, you know, I'm an hour early and everybody's commented on that, but I'm just chilling. I've got my bottle of cherry Coke and I'm just going to relax before my shift starts and just chill out, decompress and just get on with it. And I will see you at some point during the night when I'm likely locked out of the ward because I can't get anywhere. Okay, so it's 1:30 now and I'm just nipping outside really quickly just to get a little bit of fresh air because it's really, really hot and I'm tired now. So I'm just having a little walk outside. I've got 3 patients. They're all really, really lovely. I've done drugs round, I've done fluid balance, I've learned about like shunts and stuff, and it's been a really good night. So I'm going to my break at 2:30 and I'll update you then. So I've just been outside. It's freezing and I'm just walking back into the ward now. I've come a different way into the hospital because my swipe's not working. So to get back into the main hospital, I have to buzz and stand at the door and wait for someone to come, like, let me in. And obviously it's really cold, so I've just come in a different entrance. And now I'm just walking back to the ward, but I have to hurry because the nurse I'm working with said that if I was going outside, she's going to send a search party to look for me after 5-10 minutes. So I'm just hurrying back, and I'm going to get on with the rest of my stuff before 2:30. Okay, so it's 2:37. I'm on my break at the minute, and I've got my ready meal carbonara. And I'm just like walking to go and find somewhere in the hospital to sit because I don't have a swipe, obviously. So anywhere that I go in the ward means I have to rely on people letting me in and out. So I just figure if I leave the ward for my entire break and just eat and get a bit of fresh air, then I'll feel refreshed. So I'm gonna go and eat and chill, and then I will see you after my break. Alright, so I've had my break. Well, I'm still on my break. Been outside and it's very, very cold, but it was really nice actually. I sat just outside the hospital and I ate my food in peace and quiet, and now I'm just gonna head back up to the ward and probably lay down for a little bit because I'm so tired. I don't normally sleep on night shifts just because it makes me feel really drowsy, but I am just gonna go and like chill out for a little bit and lay down and just hope that I feel a bit better. Because I'm feeling a bit sick, and I feel like that's just because I've eaten at like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'm gonna go and chill for a little bit and then back at it soon. Off I go. Okay, so it's been absolutely beautiful. It's now 10 to 8 in the morning, and I'm going to my car and I'm going home, and the drive is hopefully only going to take me about an hour and a half. So I will see you guys when I get to my car. Hi guys, so it's 9:20. I've gotten home. The drive actually didn't take me too long today. It took me like just over an hour, so that was great. I've showered, I've washed my hair, I've done my skincare. I'm just going to go downstairs and get myself a quick breakfast, probably some shreddies. And then I'm going to get in that bed and I'm going to sleep all day. And it's going to be great. And then when I wake up, I'll tell you about my shift. Or I might tell you before I go to sleep actually, because I'll forget. So I'm going to go and get something to eat and then I'll update you about how the shift went. But it was really good. So I'll update you in a minute. Okay, so I've had my breakfast and I'm all chilled. Don't mind me, I'm sleeping in my hoodie because I'm really cold. So placement, let's talk about it. So I was working with a lovely nurse. We had 3 patients. Obviously it's a neuro ward, so it was all like neuro-y stuff. I wasn't allowed doing the neuro obs. But one of our patients had a drain, so every hour I had to go and basically monitor the output of the drain and write that down, the fluid balance, and then obviously write down the IV fluid balance and everything. 2 hourly obs for 2 out of the 3 patients, and then the last patient was due to go home today, so I will see when I get back tonight if that patient actually went home. Fingers crossed that he did, because I don't want my patients to stay in hospital for longer than they need to. So I did a drug round. I did 2. Did my meds management. The nurse I was working with made me do it without a calculator, which was just like, mental maths isn't my thing. Anybody who knows me will know that like mental maths is not for me. But it was really, really good. I'm really excited to get back to it tonight. And also they do some really good pathways, so I can go and like see neurosurgeries and stuff and spend time with different specialties. So I'm definitely going to look into that and get that done. Good morning, well, good afternoon. It's 3:25. I woke up at 3 o'clock naturally, so I feel like that's my body telling me that I've had enough sleep. I feel very well rested. I'm just going to go downstairs, get a big cup of tea, maybe just chill out a little bit, and then start getting ready for placement at about 4, half 4, because I'm not going to leave until like 5:45 today, just because it only took me an hour to get home today, and it only took me an hour and 20 minutes to get there yesterday. So I'm going to leave a bit later and give myself a little bit more time. And yeah, so I will see you guys when I start getting ready. I'm just going to relax a little bit. Luna's out and about of the room, so I'm not going to see her. And yeah, it's just going to be a very chilled one. And I'm going to start getting ready. I'm going to have some food as well, because I'm woken up quite hungry. So yeah, it's been lovely. Like, I've had such a lovely sleep. And now I feel really rested, so I'm ready to go. Okay, so it's 5:30 now. I've had my dinner. I've done my hair. I've got my uniform on. I bought my coat as well, just in case I'm cold. And I'm just about to head off to placement now. I've got everything with me so I can get ready tomorrow as well to go to town. So I will see you guys when we get to Birmingham. Okay guys, so it's 10 to 7 now. I left earlier and I actually had to put petrol in as well, so I thought that would take a bit of time, but the drive again didn't take that long, so I'm here an hour early. I'm going to just chill out in my car for a little bit, and I need to go to reception and get a temporary swipe so that I can get in and out of the wards and stuff. So that should take a little bit of time, and then I'm going to head to the ward, get a handover, meet my nurse, and then meet my patients, and then I will update you when I go on my break. Hi guys, so I actually didn't vlog anything after my last night shift on Sunday, because I was actually sent home from my shift on Sunday because I had a bit of a funny turn. So there wasn't really anything, like I didn't do anything, I was there for like less than an hour. So I figured that what I'd uploaded or what I'd recorded wasn't worth uploading as a vlog on its own, so I'm going to finish the week off, like this week. I've got a shift tomorrow, it's Wednesday tomorrow. I've got a long day, and then I've got Friday and Saturday long day, so I'm going to do all of that, and then hopefully that will give me something a little bit more to show you. And I've just done my skincare, it's about 10 to 8, and I'm just about to get into bed so I can get up at 4 o'clock tomorrow, and I will see you guys at 4 o'clock when I wake up. Good morning, it's 10 past 4, and I'm really tired today. I had a really bad night's sleep last night, I kept waking up, so I'm actually really tired right now. But I'm going to grab myself some breakfast. I'm probably going to fill my hot water bottle as well, just while I sit here because it's really cold. So I'm going to get some breakfast, and then I'm going to get ready, and then I'm going to go. So I will see you guys when I leave. Okay guys, so it's 20 past 5 at the minute. I'm just sat in my car about to leave. And I've got all of my stuff. I've got my packed lunch, I've got my water bottle, I've got a big cup of tea for the drive, and I've also in my jacket got my hot water bottle just to keep me a little bit warmer on the drive. So I'm about to go, and hopefully the drive doesn't take 2 hours today because I start at 7:30, but because I haven't driven from Nottingham to Birmingham for a day shift before, this is kind of the first time I'm doing it, so I'm trying to work out like what time I need to leave to get there for what time. So I'm going to go, and I'll see you guys when I get there. Okay, so I just arrived from my shift. It's 6:30. I don't start till 7:30, so I'm going to sit in my car for about 20 minutes and then head to the hospital about 10 to 7. And then today I know that I need to go down to the swipe card office and get my swipe sorted out because it's not working still, so I can't get in and out of anywhere, which means that every time I want to go somewhere I have to ask somebody to let me in or out of that place. So I'm going to get that sorted, and then hopefully I have a good day. So I will update you guys while I'm on my breaks and, you know, when I get a couple of minutes, and just let you know what's going on with placement, and hopefully I have a good day. I'm going to talk to one of the nurses today about seeing if I can spend a day in theatres to observe some of the neurosurgeries, just because I feel like that would be a really good experience for me. And I will let you guys know what happens during the day. Hey guys, so it's the next day. I actually didn't vlog anything yesterday because I was so busy at placement, and then when I finished placement I went to Kizzy's house and just had like a girls' night with her. So I'm back home now. It's Thursday. So let me tell you a little bit what I got up to yesterday. So I had 2 patients. One was one that had already been in for a while, a little girl, and then we had a little boy come in that was having brain surgery yesterday. So I asked my assessor if I could go down to theatres with him and just observe the surgery, and she said yes. It was very lovely. So I went down, I got to watch him being anaesthetised, I got to watch him being intubated, and then I actually got to watch the procedure. It was really very interesting. So that was kind of what I did from sort of the start of the day up until about midday when he came back to the ward. And then after that I was just doing half an hourly obs on him, and then took his cannula out because he was actually allowed to go home, and then just kind of did general jobs around the ward, cleaning up, dealing with my other patient, flow balance, obs, things like that. So it was a really busy day. I think my Apple Watch said I did like 12,000 steps. But it was a really lovely day. Like, even though I was so busy, I really enjoyed myself, and I felt like really nursey. I got to do a drug round. I got to do so much, and it was just amazing. Like, I didn't think that I would have gotten to do that much, but I did, and I'm back tomorrow, and I'll tell you what I do. And as well, like, one of the things that I was really nervous about was that I wouldn't enjoy this placement, because I've enjoyed most of them, but it's not been like that sort of thing where I can kind of see myself working there. And even though like my heart is with NICU and everything, and that's where I want to end up, if I got offered a job on that ward, I wouldn't be upset about it. Like, I wouldn't turn it down, because it's so lovely. Like, the staff are all so lovely, the patients, the consultants, everybody's so nice, and they treated me so good. And there was another lovely student on there who was literally about to qualify, and she wrote me a lovely piece of feedback telling me that I'm going to make an amazing nurse one day, and that it was lovely to work with me. And it just really, really felt like a proper team. Like, I actually felt like part of the team and not just like the student. So I'm really looking forward to going back. I'm actually going to shift with Jodie tomorrow as well, which I'm really excited about, because I haven't worked with Jodie yet, and we're on the same placement area like we were last December. And it's just one of those things where it's just like, you know, I'm really enjoying myself, and now that I know that I've passed all of my assignments, this is all I have to focus on. Like, I just have to deal with placement and get on with that, and then everything else is done, and then I can move into third year. And I'm just feeling really positive. Like, I haven't felt this positive about uni and placement in a long time, because I've just been so stressed with everything else that's been going on that it's been literally the last thing on my mind. But everything's going really well, and like, I had a lovely night with Kizzy, and I feel rested, I feel relaxed, and I'm just chilling in bed. And it's like 3:30, so I'm going to make myself some dinner soon, and then get into bed really early and get a good night's sleep, and then get to placement. I also fell over when I was leaving placement. I tripped in the car park because it was raining, so I've hurt myself, but it was really funny. So just don't walk in the rain is my recommendation. Okay guys, so I actually ended up having to call placement and tell them that I wasn't coming in tomorrow, because I've got just like a raging temperature and a really bad sore throat, and obviously a headache. Not obviously a headache, but I've got a headache too. So I just called them and I said, like, I'm not very well, I can't come in tomorrow. And they were like fine with it. They were like, you know, if you've got a temperature, you're not very well, like, that's fine. So I'm back in on Saturday now, so tomorrow I'm just going to spend the day in bed. I'm going to just relax, and then I don't really have that long on this placement area, and I need to get some proficiency signed off. And the problem is that, like, I don't have long, so I'm mad about missing tomorrow, but I'm also thinking, like, well, I'm not very well, so, like, what can I do? But I'm going to get some sleep, and then I'm going to wake up tomorrow and hopefully feel better, so I can go back on Saturday and just, like, smash it. Hi everybody, so it's Sunday, and I haven't gone to placement this weekend just because I've been so ill, so I'm going to end this vlog here, and then on Monday I will start a new one, and then we will vlog next week. I've got placement next Tuesday on a day shift, and then Thursday, Friday night, and I'm also doing some teaching on Wednesday in uni, so I'll bring you guys along for that as well. But I'm going to end this vlog here, and I will see you guys next week.